Beyblade news. So this is this is interesting. Sorry.
It was like $4 or $8 for the copy on Yahoo Auction Japan. So I also
I'm going to a tournament.
They were $30 shipping each.
So I'm currently on my way to a tournament right now. Yeah, we're traveling to it right now, and the news dropped before I could go ahead and record anything. Aero Pegasus, that exists, and it's rather interesting because we have the remake of Pegasus, but I guess it was more or less a bound of time before we were going to get another Pegasus remake. So with this bay, it's very interesting in shape that we are getting a bay that is, quote, an attack type. It looks all very much like Weiss Tiger and Waiting, which could be great, could be horrible, depending on how much you like Weiss Tiger. But then at the same time, if you look at the shape, it's a very much of a fusion between Galaxy and pre-hybrid Pegasus, which is nice. The avatar motif is like Phoenix Feather or Phoenix Wing, which you either love it or hate it. Me personally, I don't necessarily like it all that much. Then when it comes down to the coloration, it reminds me a lot of the TT remake of the first version of Galaxy, where it had the green, kind of the aqua green color scheme that it had going.
Well, the thing is, I think the original pre-hybrid wheel Pegasus had a recolor that was painted like that.
Yeah, but that's just what I know it by, so that's why I'm saying it like that. But the parts that we do get with this bay is 370, which we got a little side profile in the video snippet that we got, showcasing the 3-player stadium. We weren't expecting this. This was on nobody's radar, and this just kind of appeared, and then every other single Baytuber made a video about it. The Ratchet, that is going to be 370, which you can love it or hate it. The competitive use there is, it's just similar enough to 360 that it's just a nice alternate piece to it. It's not as bad as 380. The color scheme I really like, and just for the color scheme alone is the reason why I would want to pick it on up. Cyber, why are you calling me right now? Meanwhile, on FatQuet's and Cyber's side.
Oh yeah, chat.
Vivid, what's up? FatQuet, remember what you promised.
No, I already did that in the recording. Here, launch EXO real quick for completely normal reasons.
And then we get to the bit, Excel, which is nice that we would get if this is a normal release, like say Phoenix, Soar Phoenix, if it's a normal release like that, that would be great. However, I do not think this is going to be a normal release. But back to the bit, Excel. Excel is going to be this is going to be our second time really receiving Excel, which is nice. But this is still in the kind of same deep blue shade that we're going to be receiving in general. Take it or leave it. It doesn't really matter all that much. Some people really like Excel, some people don't. I haven't tried out Excel for myself to see if I like it or not. I'm just waiting for Hasbro at this point. Excel's one of those interesting pieces. I hope we get more pieces that are like that in the future, but with built-in gimmicks. A video topic I want to talk about later on. That's something I've seen on Instagram. But among these things, we do have to come with the idea of how is this bay going to release? And when is it going to release? Because we still have the UX Leon Claw that is supposedly supposed to be coming out in August. So where does this put the time frame of this when it just got randomly released? And at the same time, are we going to get the promotion flyer in Dragoon about it? Or is it going to be Leon Claw? The whole situation is kind of fuzzy there. My theory-wise, though, is that this is going to be the Season 2 version of Cobalt Drake. The Rare Gate Battle Bay, I think Season 2 is going to open up with a similar team to, like, Pendragon, but this instead is for MFB, but we're going to get a bunch of lines for MFB. To how similar this one is, just like Pegasus, we see a lot of Pegasus details from MFB put into this bay, so I wouldn't be too surprised considering everything we've gotten with Team Pendragon so far. But let me know what you guys' thoughts are and subscribe.